Don't believe everything that you think. Now, why am I talking about that? Because I, like many other people, struggle at times with imposter syndrome and feeling overwhelmed by challenges that scare me. Now, people are often surprised when I tell them that, particularly because I was a television newsreader for over 15 years, but it's true. And it's the same for so many of us out there. And it all boils down to the same thing: mindset. If we think about that famous Henry Ford quote, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So simply put, what you believe about yourself impacts your success or failure. Now, this challenged me quite recently. A couple of weeks ago, Women in Business Northern Ireland contacted me and asked me if I would be available to MC their International Voices of Leadership event at Queen's, featuring, among others, former Irish President Mary McAleese, UK barrister Cherie Blair, US politician Hillary Clinton and her Chief of Staff, Huma Abedin. Now, even though inside my inner critic went completely berserk and started screaming, "Danger, danger," I immediately said absolutely yes. So that inner critic that was inside, almost like a personal guard dog, it felt the fear that I was feeling. But I thankfully chose the fight over the flight. And I'm so pleased that I did. It was an absolute honour and a brilliant experience to share that stage. And there were so many takeaways for all of us. I thought I would talk to you about them today. Listening to these inspirational women at the top of their leadership game, they shared their experiences of both their careers and their personal highs and lows. Did you know that Hillary Clinton hadn't even considered running for political office until her early 50s? She, yes, had been First Lady, but she'd never thought to do it herself until someone actually challenged her to practice what she was preaching to other women, to put yourself forward, to find your voice, to dare to compete. She said she was so scared that at the time, though, was she good enough? And we've often heard the expression, fake it till you make it. So for Secretary Clinton, a big takeaway for me, her secret was to act like a leader. Because she says, if you don't act like a leader, no one will treat you as one. And the second nugget of advice that she delivered to the audience was to learn to take criticism seriously, but not personally. I love both of those. You see, we think, we feel, and then we behave. So for that first one, if you act like a leader, if you think you're a leader, you feel like a leader, and you behave like a leader, even the way that you walk into a room, you talk the talk, you should try it. It really, really works. So step away from unhelpful thinking styles about yourself and your behaviours. And if you'd like to give it a go, why not sign up for my next Reflect and Reboot one-day course with Women in Business in Belfast on the 24th of May. Maybe you'll dare to compete. We'd love to see you then.